What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. I thought this video would be cool to make since I am a recent watcher of Game of Thrones. I started my Game of Thrones journey last May. I took like a 2-month break from the show because I had some other stuff going on. Then I was slowly but surely watching it. Watched the series, absolutely love it, right? So I want to pick the best season of Game of Thrones. That's really a topic of conversation. In my opinion, Season 6 is the best season to me by like I want to say by far, but I feel like the most impactful episodes, the most hard-hitting episodes is in season 6. See, let's just start with the first episode, man. This is after, and this is spoiler alert too, because some of y'all probably have never seen the show. So if you haven't seen the show or you still in your Game of Thrones journey, go far away from this video because I'm going to just talk about this stuff, right? I'm going to talk about multiple seasons. Season 6 is after Jon Snow is killed by the Men of the Night's Watch, led by Sir Alliser Thorne, right? And after that, isn't that, oh yeah, Alliser Thorne, I believe his name is, yeah. So after that, we get to see Jon Snow is dead, right? And this is when we see his body still left on the ground, cold and all of that. And in this season, we get to see the Red Woman revive Jon from being dead, right? We start to see Bran have visions of the past where he can see his father and the events of Robert's Rebellion. All of the things that happened during Robert's Rebellion and, you know, his father being a young man trying to rescue his sister, what we thought was a rescue, which turned to be, she wasn't in trouble at all. She was in love with, what was the Targaryen name, man? Oh my God, what's the Targaryen name, man? Rhaegar Targaryen. She was in love with him. It wasn't no kidnapping type of situation. But we didn't get to that first. We just started to see Bran having visions of his father during the whole battle and all of that, right? Season 6 is where we see, where Sansa and Theon finally escape from under Ramsay Bolton's thumb. They escape from out of him, and then Brienne of Tarth comes through, killing Ramsay Bolton's men and help them escape. And she brings Sansa she brings Sansa to the Wall, right? To Castle Black, where Jon is, and Jon has been revived after being killed after being killed by the Men of the Night's Watch. Y'all, the reunion between Jon Snow and Sansa Stark, that is the most sincere, genuine reunion of any character on this show. The emotion from all of that after Sansa had been raped by Ramsay Bolton, formerly Snow, after she had gone through all that stuff in her life, watching their father, Ned Stark, get beheaded, getting married off to what's my boy name, man? Tyrion Lannister, and then to Ramsay, and, Littlefinger plotting on her, and she being sent to the Eyrie with her Aunt Lysa, and her Aunt Lysa being jealous of her because Littlefinger has a crush on her. All of the stuff she's been through, all of the torment, the pain. She finally finds refuge in Jon's arm, her brother's arm, even though Jon and her weren't the closest. They weren't really that close when they were kids growing up, and Sansa was a little asshole, okay? And season 6, we get to see, I believe this is where Sam takes Gilly to where he's from. Where is Sam from, man? Where is Sam from in here? I forget. Let me see. Where is Sam from? Let me see. I forget where he is from. I forgot. Where is Sam? Hold on. Where is Samuel Tarly from? Hornhill. He takes them back. He takes her back to Hornhill, and meets his family or whatever. His father rude as hell. In this season, we get to see the return of Benjen Stark. Right, Benjen Stark had been gone for a long time. Nobody knew where he was. We come to find out he's alive, but he's like a half White Walker, and he was turned, but then it got stopped or reversed by the children. Was it Children of the Forest? What is it? what they called? The children of something? I forgot what they're called, right? But everything gets reversed, basically, right? And so, hold on, y'all. I got to get hold on one second. But yeah, Benjen Stark comes back and he helps to save Bran and Mira. This is the season where Euron Greyjoy is killed by Theon's father. Euron is killed by his brother. Balon is killed. Balon Greyjoy is killed by his brother Euron, who's Theon's uncle, and he takes over the Iron Islands. Daenerys gets captured by the Dothraki, but then she gains their devotion after she burns all of the leaders of the Dothraki alive. She forgives Ser Jorah eventually, and then Ser Jorah goes off to get healed from the grayscale. What else happens here? Hodor, man. We see the Hold the Door episode where we find out how how he came to only say Hodor. We figured we see that episode, which is extremely emotional. And again, between the Stark reunion, between the Jon Snow and Sansa Stark's reunion, and the Hodor episode, that shit was that pulled at your heartstrings and really made you emotional all the way. We see the Battle of the Bastards, where Jon Snow, he doesn't kill Ramsay, but he captures Ramsay. He defeats Ramsay's army with the help of the Men of the Vale that Littlefinger brought. Sansa Stark allows Ramsay's dogs to eat him up and devour him, which I like that death scene because Sansa walked off smirking like a boss, like she's a motherfucking boss, like she's a gangster. But I wish he would have been tortured a little more for how he tortured Theon and everybody else, right? In this episode, we see Cersei blow up the Sept of Baelor when she's on trial, right? And instead of going to the trial, she blows up the entire Sept, killing Queen Marjorie. Well, she killed, what's Marjorie's brother name, man? What is the brother name, man? What is the brother's name? Y'all gonna make me forget the brother. I forgot the brother's name. I say y'all ain't gonna make me do nothing. I forgot his name. Yeah, but we see Marjorie get killed. That hurt my heart. I'm like, come on now. Marjorie, she was really one of the good folks on the show. Oh, Loras Tyrell. The High Sparrow is killed too, which we always happy about. Then we see Jon Snow's true parentage. We find out that he is the son of Lyanna Stark and Rhaegar Targaryen. Lyanna Stark and Rhaegar Targaryen, and Ned lied about him being his father so that he could protect him from Robert Baratheon, because Robert would have killed Jon if he found out that Jon had Targaryen blood in him, right? Because we found out that Robert was just a possessed man over Lyanna. He really didn't even know her like that. Now, a close second, one of my other favorite seasons that I really enjoyed, season 4, we see the death of that awful Joffrey Baratheon. What else happens in that season? Joffrey Baratheon is killed. We see, that's where Sansa goes. She's smuggled to the Vale by Littlefinger to be reunited with her aunt her aunt Lysa Arryn, who she hasn't seen in forever. Baelish kills Lysa after seeing her in a jealous rage with Sansa. What else? Arya goes to Braavos to go, seek out how to be a faceless man. I forgot about in season 6. Arya kills Walder Frey. She uses the faceless man technique to kill Walder Frey, which is fire. I forgot about that part of the whole. That was amazing, right? We see Ser Jorah. He gets exiled by Daenerys in that season. Tyrion gets put on trial by his father for killing Joffrey Baratheon, even though he didn't do it. Tyrion ends up killing Tywin after he finds out that his father, Tywin, was sleeping with Shae, the woman that he loved and who eventually turned on him because he wanted her to go away to protect her. She thought it was out of hate for her or something like that, right? We see Jon defend the wall. That fucking episode was fire when he defended the wall and, they kill all the dudes, the wildlings. We see Jon also kill Khal Tana and the men who led a mutiny against Mormont, the former Lord Commander. So I think season 4 was a close second, but season 6 is the best by far.